Hi, my name is Leilani, and in this video I am going to share with you what I have learned from my daughter's physical therapist. Now, my daughter is currently 5 years old. We started her with physical therapy when she's 8 months old, and she does have Down syndrome.
Wow. Da, 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 da. Such a nice song.
We have switched therapists. We had one that was pretty consistent, and then when she was at the age of 2, we moved her to the one that we currently have right now, who is absolutely amazing. Now, we also have an aqua physical therapist, so she does physical therapy on land one day and aqua therapy on land the next, and both of those therapists are in contact with each other weekly, so all of her goals and all the things are so much communicated, which is so important for anyone who's going into any type of therapy, to make sure you're communicating with all the other therapists. You know, that's one thing I learned from my physical therapist, my daughter's physical therapist. It's a big one. Communication. But the aqua physical therapy, it is so unique. So let's talk about how the resistance is there, so it builds strength. Let's also talk about how, because of the water and the weightlessness, the joint compression is a lot less, so it's very easy on those joints. And so since my daughter has Down syndrome, she has low tone, and being easy on the joints is a positive thing for her. Also, if there's a lot of pain involved, it reduces pain in the water as you move, so that's a plus. I don't think my daughter has too much pain going on, but if she did, I'm sure it definitely helps. It also improves proprioception. Okay, now that has to do with the sense of body awareness. Of course, when you're in the water is basically touching all the parts of your body that is submerged under the water, and so you're aware of where you are within that space. So it's going to start strengthening the proprioception. So PT in general, what it is going to be doing is improve mobility, restore function, it reduces the pain, and it also prevents further injury, which is so important for my daughter with her low tone. Because the low tone, she's more prone to accidents, especially because she is so incredibly flexible. And the physical therapist is going to be able to do all of these things with the child, with exercises, with methods, all those things. Now, I did mention several times already of the low tone with my daughter. Because of her low tone, there's certain parts of her body that need a little bit of extra guidance, and one of them is going to be her feet. So when she stands on her feet, I have learned from her physical therapist that her feet will start to roll inward, and that is definitely a very common trait. The thing that they do for that, obviously, is to get her some braces, some AFOs, to kind of correct that curving inward of the feet. And one thing I didn't realize is that if you don't consistently use those braces, it's going to continue pulling your feet in, which actually affects your hips. And a lot of kids with Down syndrome, as they grow older, will find that their hips hurt. There's some injuries with the joints, hip problems, if you're not correcting that inward roll. So using those braces, when the physical therapist tells me to use the braces, she means use the braces all the time, wherever you go, all the things, you know, use the braces. Now, I have to replace the braces quite frequently as she grows, something that we don't always talk about, but we know happens. So that's always a fun process, you know. I'm just saying. Another thing the physical therapist has really helped out with is the walking pattern. So there's not more weight put on one leg, and also that the distribution of weight is equal, along with so many other things. I've learned from my physical therapist that there are just so many different, all the body works together at the same time to kind of create movement, and that all the different muscle groups need to be strengthened. It's so complex, but she's so good at targeting the ones. They're just like a gift. These physical therapists, they're like a gift. I'm just saying, especially the one I have. You can't have her, she's mine. Also with the stairs, okay, stairs has been a major issue with us. So one of the things that my daughter has always liked to do is take like a step and then step on the same stair, and then step on the same stair. It's just something that she does. But that alternate stair stepping is not only good for their just walking capability, but also just it's faster. It's faster, and it's faster. But when she does do those like step up, stop, she is dominating one foot. And when you're doing the alternating steps, you're using both feet equally. So that's something that I've learned, is really focusing on those stairs, making sure they're going you know, all the way up. Not dominating one foot over the other. You don't want to do that anyway with walking, and some kids will do that with walking, and physical therapy helps to correct that. Now, of course, there's hopping and running and jumping and all those kind of things that you need to use all your muscle groups to help you with. Also making sure you're not dominating one leg over the other. But I am going to say the most important thing that I learned from my daughter's physical therapist is that doing it in therapy is not enough. Just one time a week. I mean, it's good, but it's not enough. It's something that us as parents need to take on as part of our responsibility. And a lot of us parents just want to just have somebody else do it, shove them off in the corner and just, you know, all those type of things. But the reality is that we are their parents, we are their teachers, and we are the ones that need to take responsibility, period. End of story. Physical therapist really is there to teach us how to do the physical therapy with our kids. They're there to show us. They're there to get, you know, be kind of like the mediator, but we are the ones that are actually doing it. But it's great because when we go home, we like to play games. I've got lots of different types of equipment that we use, like hula hoops and stairs. We got the stairs because we have stairs, you know, ribbons and just all the different little, you know, stepping stones. And of course, she's wearing braces all the time. All the little different things that we can use to help her, motivate her with her physical therapy. And another thing that's really important that I learned is that it actually does make a difference. Now, I don't like comparing my kids to other kids, but I've noticed that kids who have had the proper physical therapy tend to be more coordinated, stronger, all those type of things. And it really makes a difference, especially when you, the parent, take on that role as being their physical therapist at home. So that kind of sums up what I've really learned from my physical therapist and things that I am still continuing to learn with my physical therapist. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Feel free to ask any questions down in the comment section down below. I will go ahead and stick a link to a video of physical therapy at home that we did when she was about 3 years old, when, you know, the whole pandemic thing happened and we have to do it at home. That kind of thing. So, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in our next video. Bye.
3. Go ahead. Go ahead. Show mommy. Show mommy how you do it. 4. And make it go. Put your feet down and make it go. Go ahead. Come on. There we go. Make it go. Make it go. Those hands, come on. Go ahead, use those hands. Scoot, scoot. Scoot, scoot. Scoot, scoot. Go ahead, scoot, scoot. Are you all done?